up, guys? Welcome back to another haul. I feel like these come pretty often now. As soon as, actually, I think at this point, now that the VIB sale is over, this is going to taper down. You probably won't see as many hauls going forward, few here and there. However, I had told y'all in my friends and family haul that I was also going to do a VIB Rouge haul, or a sale haul for VIB Rouge, and so that's exactly what this is. This is a, I feel like it's like, I could do weights with this. This is actually a combination of a couple of online orders and a few items picked up in store. So I thought, originally I was like, I'm not going to pick up a whole lot. I already had my list of items and ended up picking up maybe 2 or 3 additional things that I wanted to try out. I hate when this, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with the VIB Rouge 20% off sale, because I go in with my game plan. I'm like, okay, I already know what I want. Here's my list. I'm going to, the very first moment that it goes on sale, I'm placing my order. I'm done. Okay, that never happens. I always set that game plan in my mind, and then the next day I'm like, okay, well, what if I need the, oh, I'm going to get this on sale. Well, at 20% off, I'd get it for this much anyways. I end up placing a couple of more orders than what I anticipated. It always happens that way. But I guess the excuse I give myself is, well, it's at 20% off, and then if I choose that I want to get this, you know, a couple months down the road, it's going to be full price. So anyways, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of y'all out there who feel the same way that I do, so I don't think I'm alone. I'm not going to go in any particular order as far as taking these out of the bag, so let's just go ahead and get right into this. I'm going to try my best to make this not be as long as the last couple have been. But I can't guarantee it. I'm going to try and move quickly, but this may be a pretty long video. So if you're anything like me, also, I do love long Sephora hauls, but for those of you who are not as crazy about them, you kind of want to just watch and then move on with your life. I'm trying to make this quick. So let's get started. All right, the first thing is the Sephora Favorites Beauty Sleep. This was sold out online. I had been on the fence as to whether I was going to get this or not. The main reason I wanted it was for the Sunday Riley Blue Moon Tranquility Cleansing Balm. I've told you before in a past video, I love the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. Cleansing balm, and so I kind of wanted to try that one to see how it compared, and so it was 1 ounce, and I thought, man, for $30 it's actually really good. It had a couple other things that pharmacy item that I wouldn't mind trying out, and then Caudalie. There's a couple of things that I could have taken, take or leave, but I thought for $24, I think I'd be really willing to try this out. The next item I got, I am very, very excited about. Again, it's been getting mixed reviews. I think a lot of it is because people really don't know how to apply these shadows. However, people that do know how to apply them have also been having a little bit of trouble. I don't know. It's going to remain to be seen, but this is the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows Palette, the Rose Gold Edition. A lot of us who are like, oh, it's getting mixed reviews. It's one of those things where, well, I want to try it out for myself. And this is one of those things. I do want to try it out for myself. I want to see if it's, I mean, I've seen people love it. I've seen people hate it, but I might be one of those people who absolutely love it, and I'd hate to miss out on it just because of that. And so I know a lot of people are complaining about the packaging. Y'all know I'm a sucker for packaging, so this isn't super exciting to me. For the price, I think it could have been a little bit sturdier. The cardboard could a little bit, withstood a little bit more. This feels like it could crack if you were to travel with it. Anyways, those are just my observations on the packaging. But I love those stunner eyeshadow shades, those foiled metallic glitter shades, and that's really why I wanted to buy this, was for those textured shadows. So that's what that looks like, the very top row being the textured shadows down to here, and the rest are mattes. I have heard the mattes apply very nicely. I have heard the mattes just, are a bummer of all bummers. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me give you a couple of swatches. You've probably already, now I've not swatched this before, so yeah, the mattes do feel, I guess, a little chalky. I don't know. So let me give you those, and then, okay, the textured shadows, well, this one is actually very, very smooth. But there are some swatches, this one being the textured shade Angelic, and these 3 are mattes. This one is Flamingo, this one is Maneater, and this one is Henna. That's what they look like. I mean, they swiped onto my hand actually pretty nicely. So I don't know, it remains to be seen. I'm pretty sure I will do a review of this one, so more to come on that. The next item I picked up was the Laura Mercier Candleglow Sheer Perfecting Powder, and I got it in the shade 2. I have heard, I mean, this one has gotten almost like 5 stars nonstop on the Sephora website. It's pretty new to the Laura Mercier line, and I've just heard that it's a very comparable product to the Hourglass powders. And so I was actually watching Rosita Applebaum's haul yesterday, and she got the darkest one for bronzer because it has that sheer candlelit type glow. And so I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna do a video soon about like my top 5 bronzers, and so I just, you know, I have a very specific preference on bronzers, and I find sometimes powder bronzers on me just like are very patchy, and sometimes, you know, you get too much in one area and then you're like having to work to blend it out. And I thought, man, I should try that. I should pick up the darker one to see if I can, you know, get it just a really nice bronzy glow, and that's it. But 2 is the shade I picked up. It had such a beautiful finish because I swatched it in store, and then I decided to place the order. And I thought, wow, this is just really nice. And so thought maybe I could use this to set my under eyes and things like that. Maybe even like, you know, put it on other areas of my face just to kind of give a nice glow to my face. This is by no means anywhere near the Natasha Denona all over face and body glow. This is a very subtle type glow. So is the other one, but it's different type of look and feel. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see that because it is so close to my skin color that I just don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I am looking forward to trying this out, seeing if it works out. I hope it does. Feels a little chalkier than the one in store did, but sometimes I wonder if those testers have been so used and rubbed on, and that sometimes I feel like that's why they've become so soft. And when things are brand new, you know, they're a little stiffer in the pan. But anyways, that's what I picked up there. I grabbed one of the Sarah Moon NARS blushes. I grabbed the shade Impudique. That's what that looks like. So this is a very pretty peach color. I mean, with like gold sheen on steroids or something. This thing is crazy. As far as like pigmentation as well as like the gold sheen, and that's really what, I don't know, kind of convinced me to get it, I guess. I wanted to get both of them, and I'm just like, you know, I need to just choose one. I can't be buying like everything of everything. And so, sorry, there's like something, there's like a little lint flying around, so I'm not acting crazy here or anything. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the pan. And then obviously with all NARS, you get the name on the back. And then let me show you what it looks like. Gosh, that thing is so pretty. Let me give you more of a swatch. Sometimes I feel like it's harder to see swatches when they're just so small. There. So that's what that looks like. It's very pretty. It's pretty darn soft. And this is going to be one of those, a light hand. I mean, no need to be swirling the brush in there or anything like that. So a little bit's going to go a long way. I picked this up from the sales section. I had seen it and then I kind of forgot about it. And then in watching somebody else's haul prior to the VIB Rouge sale, she had, I don't even remember whose haul it was. But anyway, she had picked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this. This is the Sephora Pro Crease brush. It's the number 10, and it's one of those crease brushes that the bristles are longer, so it kind of gives you a more precise application, kind of like when you're wanting to add depth. And so I was like, for $11 minus 20%, yeah, I think I'll grab it. So that's what that looks like. You see how it's got like the longer bristles, and I figure, you know what, for like $9, $8 and change for a Sephora brush, you can't even get a good one at the drugstore for that price anymore. So anyways, I grabbed that. So sometimes I feel like brushes aren't super exciting. But then, however, when you start using them, you're like, yes, I'm so glad I picked that up. So anyways, especially for that price. I've been wanting this for quite some time, and it's the Nude Glow Glamglow Glowstarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. Hydrate, Radiance, Energize, Glow, Tint, Illuminate. Anyways, I am going to use this as kind of like a primer. It's a moisturizer, but oh my goodness, the glow factor on this, it's kind of like the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Kind of like that. See if I can get this thing open. Okay, it comes in a pretty silver jar like that. Has the typical Glamglow star. And I think this only comes in the one shade called Nude Glow. So, this, oh, that's so pretty. This, like, the lining on the inside is silver as well. The product itself is not silver. But let me see if I can swatch a little bit on my hand for you. Let's see if it shows up. The jar comes very, very nicely filled. I am so happy about that. I hate it when you buy something and it's like down to here. You're thinking, okay, is this truly 1 ounce or whatever's supposed to come with it? But here's what it looks like. It is so soft, so moisturizing. I love it. I don't even know that you're going to be able to see. Let me add a little more. But, oh my goodness, the glow factor on this is incredible. Like, I mean, the healthiest looking skin of life. Wow. I can only imagine, for someone like me who really loves a good glow, on days where there is going to be no makeup, I can imagine something like this with the Natasha Denona All Over Glow, kind of dusted all over the face. Psh, look like you just came from another planet or something. That's how glowy I imagine it would be. So I'm gonna have to try that one day. Also, before I forget to tell you, this moisturizer has a scent. So for my ladies who are, I guess, you know, scent bothers you on your face, this does have a scent. I'm trying to think of what I would imagine it smells like, I don't know, pineapple or something. It smells good. It's definitely not a bad scent. It's just some people are very either allergic, sensitive, it upsets their stomach, that kind of thing. Okay, this was just a repurchase. I haven't purchased this in a while. The Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. I have been using the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, which I love. And then I've been using the MAC Brow Pomade. I forget even what it's called. But I'm kind of over that one, and I'm ready to go back to this one. I'm in the shade Dark Brown. I have about medium brown hair, but my eyebrows have always been dark to the point of like they're almost black. And so I always end up going with like a dark brown. That's what that looks like. I want to say the first time I had started using these a couple of years ago, I started with I think it was the chocolate color. Can't remember. Anyways, it had red undertones. And after a few uses, I was like, I couldn't put my finger on it. I'm like, why does this just look so different on me? And that's what it was. So I have found that dark brown is right up my alley. And the price is incredible on these. I think I want to say they're like $18, but minus the discount, it's a really good price for a brow product, and this lasts forever. I won't have to buy one of these until probably like next year at this time, but anyways. The next item I picked up was from well, I guess you could say the checkout line, because that's where it was at my Sephora. I actually ordered this one, and I love the scent of the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and I think that's I want to say funny. Cutest name too, but anyways, I do think the name's kind of funny, because obviously, you know, your bum, I think of butt. Anyways, it smells so good. I just couldn't commit to the large tub, so I was wanting to get my hands on this kind of travel size. I just hadn't done it. Well, they came out with a travel size set that came with the Brazilian Bum Bum Brazilian Kiss that smells like the lotion. And this is like, it's like super large, thick. It reminds me of when I was a kid. The lip smackers. Do you remember the lip smackers that were like super huge? It was like this massive, huge crayon. And so that's what this reminds me of. It smells so good. I haven't used it yet, but I'm looking forward to using it. The smell is just going to be amazing. I picked up 2 of the Huda Beauty, what is this called? The Lip Contour Set. So I had 2 of the full-size lipsticks in my cart because if you recall a couple of hauls back, I bought one of the full-size lipsticks. I really liked it, but in order to do a review for you, I wanted to pick up 2 or 3 others so that I could give you a really good, honest, thorough review on several colors and not just one. One could perform great and another could perform really poorly. So I wanted to give a really detailed, thorough review. And so I had a couple of those in my cart. Well, then come to find out these have 2 each in them and the full-size lip liner. When I say 2 each, like mini sizes or deluxe sizes, I guess. And each one had the color that I had already put in my cart as the full size. So I thought, okay, I would gladly get this for, you know, 2 different colors. And that way, if I'm not crazy about the one I was going to buy anyways, there's another one that might be a total hit for me. So it comes with the full-size lip liner, 2 deluxe size of the smaller ones. This one comes with Vixen, Famous, hold on, it's hard from the box, let's see. It comes with Vixen and Famous. Okay, so I guess those are the 2. Let me see with the lip. Okay, and the lippy is Vixen. So you get the lippy and one of the, or the lip liner and one of the liquid lipsticks in the same shade, and then you get a different one. So let me show you what this looks like right here. Oh, wow. These lip liners are so creamy. Kind of reminds me of matte lip liners. I like that. And then, so this darker set I got because I was ready to try out fall colors, and I wanted to try out some of her darker shades. You know, liquid lipstick, sometimes the darker shades, not sometimes, most of the time, can be very, very patchy. And so it's nice to kind of see if that stands true for, you know, for the brand or the lipstick line that you're interested in. And so that's one reason I wanted to pick up extras, was so I could give you, okay, you know, the review of this one performs great, but this darker one is kind of meh. So anyways, that's what the dark set looks like, the one with Vixen and Famous. And then this one was the set that came with Trophy Wife and Muse. And Trophy Wife is one that I've been wanting for a while. And so I thought, well, I'll pick it up now. It will take me a while to use these up. Perhaps by the next VIB sale in April, I'll have, you know, finished one of these out to where I'd want to commit to another full size. So we'll see about that. Let me give you swatches if I can get these things out of this box. Here is the set that came with Trophy Wife and Muse, which I am so excited that I did pick up these sets because I would not have picked up Muse on its own in the full size. And now that I've swatched it, I'm like, I really, really love that color. I love Trophy Wife too. I think those are just beautiful, beautiful colors. It's the rosy, Trophy Wife is kind of that rosy type shade, and then you've got like a mauve shade. So I am glad that I picked up these sets because it gave me the opportunity, or it's going to give me the opportunity, to try several of them out instead of just a couple. This right here was an impulse buy. I had kind of heard about it but didn't look too much into it. When I was checking out at the store, the cashier was talking to me about like a makeup grabber and how amazing it was, and how like your makeup literally lasts all day. It's like you put this on and then when you're putting on your foundation, it just like sticks. So I thought, oh my gosh, I need to try that. Well, while I was paying, another Sephora employee who I guess was off that day was doing her shopping. And she went and grabbed one and she was like, yeah, this is like the best thing ever. So I said, okay, as you're ringing me up, I need to go grab one. And it is the J.One Jelly Pack. And this is what it looks like. I really am not too familiar with this brand. But from what I understand, the lady who founded this kind of has a very busy schedule and wanted to kind of consolidate several steps of priming the face prior to putting on foundation so that it's quicker. And I think this is supposed to be a not only a primer but also a moisturizer. I think it's got like a kind of a gel-like consistency. So let me see. It says a true multitasking makeup gripper that combines a morning mask, lifting treatment, and primer all in one. The unique jelly texture helps to quickly and effectively penetrate in the skin to deliver moisture for depleted skin while firming the skin upon gentle patting, creating a smooth, flawless canvas for makeup. How to use: dispense a dime-size amount onto fingertips and gently sweep onto cleansed skin. Gently pat into skin for a complete skincare routine and mask experience in one product. A perfect one-step routine for the morning, but can also be layered with a night cream. It's pretty amazing. I'm kind of excited to use this. Let me see if I can open this up and I'll show you what the bottle looks like. I think it's a pretty decent size. I want to say it was like about $42, but it came to like, I don't know, probably like 33 or 32 with the discount. Yeah, you get almost 2 fluid ounces, so 1.69 fluid ounces. This is what it looks like. It's very, very good size. I love it when they give you quite a bit of product. It makes you not feel so bad for spending on, you know, on a higher end product. And I do believe when the last time I checked on Sephora.com, this thing had like 5 stars. I mean, I don't think I was seeing any negative feedback. I'm sure it's out there, but from what I saw, like at a quick glance, and the cashier at Sephora also told me that every time they stock this in store, like it sells out so quickly, they have to keep restocking. So hopefully that stands true, and I'm hoping it works for me. I picked up a couple of lipsticks, and these are 2 of the lipsticks that were part of the specific holiday lineup, I guess. There were several brands that released a limited edition lipstick specifically for the holidays. One of them is NARS, and it is in the shade Rita. And being the packaging lover that I am, I had to pick it up because, well, one of them, the outside packaging was just stunning to me, even though I have seen reviews online saying people think it's kind of cheap, that it doesn't compare to the, because it's one of the Audacious lipsticks, and that it doesn't compare to the packaging, it's a little cheaper. I don't think I experienced that in store, but I did pick it up in store, as I just mentioned. The other one is the Urban Decay Vice Lipstick in the shade Troublemaker. We're gonna have to see how this one performs. They had just put out the tester when I was there, so I was able to test it out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know that I was completely impressed. I think it's going to be one of those things I'm going to have to kind of use and see. But look at the packaging. It's special edition packaging. It is so pretty. I love it. And this is what the shade looks like. It's a very dark vampy color. And it is I don't know if I mentioned this, it's a comfort matte. And this is what it looks like. It's like a very, best way I can tell you is like it's a dark eggplant shade. And that's what it looks like. Sometimes, so a lot of times the Vice lipsticks can be hit or miss for me. Sometimes they perform beautifully. Other times they sheer out and start feathering out a little bit at my, my lip line. So again, I'm going to try this with a lip liner, see how amazing it performs. But it was a really good price. The Vice lipsticks are actually very decently priced. I think normally they're $17. So I think with the discount it came to like $15. So it's pretty good. Here is the NARS lipstick in the shade Rita. I guess I can kind of see what they're talking about as far as the packaging. I mean, honestly, it still has the magnetic closure. I don't know. I probably would not even have noticed that. The pigmentation and creaminess on this is what sold me. I swatched it in store and I was like, oh, and they only had 2 left. I was like, you're coming home with me. Probably the creamiest lipstick. I have a couple of the Audacious lipsticks. I don't remember it ever being this creamy. I mean, they're pretty, those things are amazing. That's why they're the price they are. This glides on like no lipstick I have ever tried in my life. Like, this is perfection. And the color is absolutely beautiful. It's the perfect Christmas shade. It's beautiful. The way it glides on, guys, I cannot tell you how soft and creamy this is. It's stunning. We're coming down to our last few things. I know it's been a lot, but I don't really have much left. The other item I picked up was the Morocanoil Treatment Light, because the light is for fine or light colored hair, and I have very, very fine hair. I think I've told you this, I use the Josie Maran Argan Oil in my hair damp. Like, I put it on damp after I wash my hair, and it has done wonders for my hair. My hair's healthier, my hair it feels better. So I hate having to buy it because it's one of those, like, I need this product kind of thing. It's, you know, I mean, I'd prefer to buy like, use the money on a makeup item or something. I can't live without it. It makes my hair so nice. And so I'm on like my 3rd bottle now. But I wanted to try this Morocanoil because, so what caught my attention is the set of the shampoo, the oil, and I think the mask. I just didn't want to commit to a $40-something product if I wasn't really going to be crazy about most of the products in there. Shampoo and conditioner is kind of iffy for me. I kind of have my own routine where I know what works for me. And I'm like, I just don't know. This oil was $15, and I thought, for $15 minus the 20%, I'd be willing to try that out and see if it works or not. And so I'm going to try this out one time instead, or not one time, I mean I'm going to use it, but I'm going to try this out, what I was going to say, one time instead of my Josie Maran Argan Oil. See what it does. I feel like this one is a little bit, it seems a little bit waterier than the Josie Maran Argan Oil. I can't say for sure, but that's what that looks like. It is 0.85 fluid ounces, so you get a really decent amount of product for the price. So we're gonna see how that works. It smelled pretty decent. I won't say that's the most amazing Morocanoil thing I've ever smelled. Usually Morocanoil smells amazing, and this smelled pretty good. I don't think it was to the extreme. I was like, oh, I can't stop smelling it. But anyways, so 15 bucks. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how that goes. Okay guys, the last actual product I picked up was the Hourglass Stick Foundation. Those of you who watch Jaclyn Hill, who doesn't watch Jaclyn Hill, this has become her favorite foundation. That's saying a lot. And so I have bought several products, not several, quite a few products on Jaclyn Hill's favorites, recommendations, this, that. I'm like, oh, I have to. And the thing about Jaclyn Hill is if you don't go snag something by the time, like, you know, when she recommends it or when she puts it in her favorites video, I have noticed the product will sell out. And then you gotta wait for them to restock. And anyways, but, so like several foundations I have were because, you know, she loved it. This is no exception. It was one of those things where I was kind of on the fence about when it first released, and I thought, I don't know if I want to pay that much for a stick foundation. Hourglass, you know, is a pretty pricey product. However, when she said it was this amazing, I was like, okay, I do need to try it out. I love the packaging. Hourglass is so sleek. It is so pretty. It's just clean, sleek, simple, but just, I love it. It's amazing. I'm in the color Shell, and that was the light neutral shade. So I've gotten pretty good about selecting my shades on Sephora.com. Based, obviously, the description has to be there. So anytime it says it's a light neutral shade, I already know that that one's for me, and that's what I pick up. And it's been, I don't even know if I've had an issue in the past couple of years doing it that way. Like, I have not had a miss. It's been a hit every single time. So hopefully this is no exception. It comes in that triangle type shape. Very, very pretty. Let me see. Oh yeah, this thing, holy moly, this thing's amazing. All right, so hopefully you can see it right down there. It looks like it's going to match me absolutely perfect. Very excited about that. To give you an idea, I do kind of have yellow undertones, and I used to use the, you know, light with yellow undertones, and it almost makes my skin a little too dark. I don't know how to describe it to you, but I have come to the realization over the past couple of years that the neutral undertone is just perfect. It works out perfect. If something ends up being a little too light, which I have had that happen, I have foundations that are just a little too light with the light neutral, I just add a little bit of bronzer to give that glow, to warm it up a little bit, and it's perfect. Just because going that light yellow ends up being too dark. So I'd rather it be a shade or slightly too light. I can always warm it up a little bit, but this one looks perfect. Okay guys, this is not an actual product. Don't laugh. Okay, I saw that they were going to give little pouches instead of mirrors. Well, you could choose either or. For gift cards. So I bought a $10 gift card in store so that I could get the pouch. Now, I mean, it's not a waste of money by any means because that $10 gift card will get put to good use in the future. But the little pouch is so super cute. You can use it for, like, you know, if you're wanting to keep things, it's got a good size too. If you want to keep like your change in here, or all your gift cards. Put them in here so that, you know, you're not having to rummage in your purse when you're trying to pay with a gift card, because that has happened to me before. And it's like, oh my gosh, where's my gift card? You have a freak out moment that you've lost it or something. Anyways, so I put $10 on this one just so that I could get the little pouch. Super, super cute. That's for the holidays. I do know last year my fiance, when he was my fiance at the time, went to go get me a Sephora gift card for Christmas. They had sold out of gift cards. I don't even know how that's possible. He ended up sending me an e-gift card, but keep that in mind if you're wanting that little pouch, because Sephora does sell a crazy amount, apparently, of gift cards for the holidays. The last item is I've talked to you about this. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This thing is amazing. Will melt off the most stubborn eye makeup of life. This was actually going to be one of the things I purchased on the sale. Well, it ended up being a 100-point perk. So I said, okay, instead of actually buying one, can you please give me 8 of these? And so yeah, I got I got 8 of these. It's a ½ an ounce in one. I want to say the full size, if you buy it, the $30 one or $29 one is like 3.5 ounces, I think is what it is. There's a ½ ounce in this, so in getting 8 of them, I got like 4 ounces. So kind of nice. Basically, I got a $30 product without having to pay anything. They come full to the top. It's awesome. It's really, really great. If you have not tried this stuff, I highly suggest 100 points for this is actually one of their better 100-point perks. Pick one up. Melts away all your eye makeup. I mean, it is so gentle. It doesn't make my eyes burn. It takes it takes waterproof mascara off. The mascara base that I use, oh my goodness, it makes the mascara very, very difficult to take off, and this has no problem taking it off. So anyways, I got 8 of those, and I will be putting those to good use. Okay, that wraps up my haul, finally. I know it was a lot of stuff, kind of, but not really. I have seen hauls with quite a bit more, so that's, you know, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but maybe I am. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Let me give you the verse of the day before I let you go. Today comes from Ephesians 2:8 and 9, and it says, "For it is by grace you have been saved, through faith, not by works, so that no one can boast." I hope that if you have not come in contact with His grace, that you do. It's just, He's so amazing, and He makes days so, so happy. I hope y'all are having a great, great day. It's actually a Sunday here, so I am going to thoroughly enjoy the rest of today. I'm going to put we have a second Christmas tree that I am going to put up today. So I know, I keep on going on about like Christmas decorations and stuff, and I know people look at me like, you already put up your tree. Yes, I have. So I hope you'll give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this haul. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you on this YouTube journey with me. This way you're notified of any future videos that I post, which have lately been quite a bit of reviews. But I have some very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very excited about. Thank you all so much for that. And I have had a request for a makeup collection, which I am going to do as soon as I reach that 1,000 subscribers. So that hopefully will come very, very soon. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye.